Creepers, how you doing? So, if you are enjoying the content so far, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe for future content. Also, hit the notifications bell. I'm making regular uploads now, so you'll be notified whenever I make and upload a new story, and you can check that out. So, to continue with our story so far, Deathcoin, we're going to go into Deathcoin Part 3. The story starts. Wallet balance 2,493.56 graves. Was I in too deep? This person chatting with me was clearly insane. This was all insane. I just decided to swallow hard and do my best to consider what I should do. If Agent Waterson's story planned out right, my hands were clean, right? It was probably some FBI chase gone wrong, and the whole cover-up just helped to better fit what was going on for me. That's what I was hoping anyway. Regardless, my paranoia was in full swing for the next 24 hours. My story was posted on the Discord, sure, and my coins were way up. That was even better, but this was getting a bit heated. I spent the night having repeated nightmares about my phone waking me up with an ominous call regarding some kind of threatening voice, videos or chats gone wrong. In all honesty, that's what my dreams were. They were all in Discord chats, as if my eyes were closed and viewing Discord windows with the text popping up. Defcon Mod 1. You lying little fuck. We got you now. The best of over 11. I got your ass now, bats. When my alarm finally hit me, I was far from well rested, but I checked my phone and my stomach sank. Discord showed I had 23 notifications. I swallowed hard, opened them up. Defcon Mod 1, I'm pissed off. Shit, they're onto me, I thought to myself. Discord Mod 1, I checked the source out. Discord Mod 1, it was reported by some tiny local outfit. Most traffic accidents are. Discord Mod 1, lacks some details from the incident, sure, but there it is. Discord Mod 1, I looked into the funeral for the day, though I hate doing more legwork than these fucking news stations. Defcon Mod 1, but yeah, your story checked out. I felt a wave of relief wash over me. Defcon Mod 1, we require a monthly contribution, otherwise you'll lose your digger roll. Defcon Mod 1, I want to be clear, you can keep investing and such afterwards. Defcon Mod 1, oh, and for the confirmed dig, as it was a two-person job and 3 total payouts, mother, father, son, you'll find your account a bit heavier. Defcon Mod 1, it's 500 grays per dig. Defcon Mod 1, we might change that to be a bit lower as the coin goes up in value, but so far, that's the math guru's grind out the insurance holdings. I was surprised. 3 payouts, I typed. Defcon Mod 1, hey, he's alive. This was ominous response. Defcon Mod 1, yeah, originally the son was getting the life insurance payout for the mother, but with him dead, that goes to escrow with the whole family unit. You got a 3 for 2 there, not bad. I felt queasy. That was until I checked my phone. Wallet balance, 3,993.56 graves. Even more insane. Graves are up to $11.99 US. I had to take a moment and do the math because that meant I had $47,883 US in the bank. My head was spinning, and I started to realize why these guys were killing people. If these guys had killed at least 10 people, like Best Digger ever had claimed to have done, then he'd be sitting on almost 60,000 US dollars. Even I was tempted to do some digging. I shook my head, shaking my shoulders, changing my moral compass. Was the money so alluring that I would even consider killing people for it? Deathcoin Mod 1. You finish creaming yourself over the payout, you dig more and you get even more rewards. Strike now while the iron's hot, because the math guys will probably start to take the numbers down for coins you get per dig. That's a crypto way. I sat down typing. Thanks, I'll keep you posted. I still had 12 unread messages. I opened the next chat window. Big Digger Energy 48. Welcome to the club. Officially. Big Dig Energy 48. I'm sure you spoke to that psycho, the best digger of 11. But I should warn you, they're completely bonkers. The Dig Energy 48. Like, I don't think TBDE11, shorthand around here, is doing this for the money. I'm convinced they would wind up as a serial killer of voice. Big Dig Energy 48. Perhaps they even were before my point is. Watch out. Do not give them your information or any clues as to where you live. Understand? Thanks for the advice, I typed. Big Dig Energy 48 is typing. Big Dig Energy 48, anytime. Listen, I must go. I have a dig to prepare. My stomach grew uneasy. How many does that make for you? I asked. Wondering about messages had average head counts. Big Dig Energy 48. I don't compare body counts like TBD11. But if I were to hazard a guess, I've done about 14. That sounds about right. Each netting a good 2 payouts each. Again, if you need advice, feel free to contact me. That was at least 14,000 graves at $11.99 a piece. Some quick math confirmed that this guy had over 165,000 US dollars in graves. I glanced at my next bank notification before I left the chat with Big Dig Energy. I thanked them. Thanks, good luck on your dig, I typed. I shivered as I sent the message and checked the remaining messages, all from the best digger ever 11. I clicked on that window, concerned. The best digger ever 11. I saw your dig in the news, wicked. The best digger ever 11. Holy crap, that guy shot his wife and claimed temporary insanity. Best digger ever 11. Insanity isn't temporary, lol. Best digger ever 11. Wait, did you get 2 payouts or 3? Best digger ever 11. Hey, answer me, motherfucker. Best digger ever 11. I know you're out there. I rock out like a dig a day, man. Don't make me put you on the list. Best digger ever 11. Hey, are you reading this? Best digger ever 11. Oi, Chucker, look at me. I was finally responded. Hey, best digger ever 11. Finally, I was about to start stalking you. Start, I typed. Sounds like you already did. Best digger ever 11. Oh, did I scare you? That's okay, babe. I don't bite too hard. I was confused. What they had typed. What is that? Best digger of 11. Fangs. Oh my god. Noob. It's okay. You'll learn soon enough. Best digger of 11. Want to dig together? By my way. Split the payout 50-50. I swallowed hard. Would that be a good idea to work along this person? Wait, I remembered Big D Energy 48 said, don't give them personal information. I work solo, I typed. Best digger of 11. Okay, Bruce Wayne, I'll leave you be. But my offer still stands. I got to go. Got detective work to do. I informed TBD11, hoping that would appease the group. Best to go every 11 later. Then the chat was full of strange gif of Heath Ledger as Joker waving by. I left it at that and turned my Discord to offline. I was in way too deep, but I was pretty sure I wasn't getting out anytime soon. It was then I decided to try and actually do some sleuthing. Searching around online for hours, I found a few town hall meetings that were just outside my state, where the debate about privatising life insurance escrows was going to be held. I assumed most of the stuff was done before an empty room, with the decision already agreed upon behind closed doors. After a full day of research, I had a plan. I would head to one of these town halls and try to put a stop to the privatisation by voicing myself. There weren't likely going to be any speakers, and I identified a location about 4 hours from my neighbouring Connecticut. It was happening in about a week's time. I could take a ferry to Connecticut, and the trip would be even shorter. As I spent the entire day researching, I had gotten up late, so I decided to try and get some sleep. My dreams weren't pleasant. I was in some kind of casino, and I sat in front of a slot machine. I pulled the handle and saw the wheel start to spin. First landed on a skull, the next a dagger, followed by a bloodied wrench, and finally a butcher's knife, being grasped by a hand clad in a black leather glove. A lovely woman approached me. She wore a mock showgirl outfit, and her hair was covered up under one of those Vegas feathered headdresses. A tray of drinks in her hand, and she wore an apron with other items and money. Tough luck, sugar. Cigars, cigarettes? She asked sweetly. No thanks. Bad for your health, I said, taking another pull. Everything is bad for your health, son. She smiled at me. Got to have fun while you're still here. The machine began to stop spinning its wheels. Skull, 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 skull. The machine began to light up, and alarms started to go off. That sounded like police sirens. I won, won, I said, grinning wide. Hey, you won, honey. The cigarette girl smiled at me. But are you sure you're ready for the winnings? The slot machine shook for a moment, and to me, my horror, instead of just coins pouring out the turret, blood gushed out of the machine with them. I gasped, standing back up as it blasted blood and coins out of the chute like a fire hose. I stumbled, falling back in the blood-soaked carpet. I spluttered, clambering to my feet as I heard the sound of rushing water. The skulls now had glowing red eyes and were laughing. No, wait. That was a cigarette girl laughing. The blood had reached up to her knees, and everyone around her was running away screaming, but not her. She smiled wide to me, her eyes glowing red. Did you think it would be free? Sometimes, to make some money, you have to spill a little blood. The blood was now to my hips, and the casino filled with screams of panic. The doors, I heard someone shout. They won't open. Now, I began to float. The depth of the blood is so deep that it is lifting me off the ground. The cigarette girl remains not floating, as if she were fixed to the floor. What's the matter? She laughed. In over your head, little boy. And as she said that, the blood rose over her head. The screams were now dying down. The sounds of people drowning replaced them. I gasped, trying to keep my head above the sea of blood, but it was too hard to swim. Soon I sank and gasped as the coppery taste filled my mouth. The police sirens were muffled in the background, but still ringing loud. I woke up with a start, my phone alarm blaring. I must have bit my lip and tongue in the middle of the night, as there was a small taste of blood lingering. I grumbled. I got to change that alarm ringer. I thought as I called the little siren on my phone. When I checked it, I noticed a new notification. Gas leak in large condemned killed 20. A high-rise building suffered a tragedy today as a gas leak started on the top floor in the middle of the night. Multiple families died due to inhalation of the toxic gas, but alarms did not trigger until the gas had reached the 5th floor from the roof. Only then did neighbours' carbon monoxide detector go off. Firefighters and police have evacuated the building after taking 5 more individuals to hospital. No one on the upper floors survived a nosleep. My eyes went wide. 20 in one shot, I shouted, to no particular. That was 10,000 graves in one shot. I checked the price of Deathcoin, $15.98. That was a payback of $156,840,000. I felt nauseous. Why am I thinking of the money before loss of life? I thought to myself as I rushed to my bathroom to vomit. I staggered to the Discord server, checking the chatter in #Vax. Best digger ever 11. Come on, spill the beans. How did you do it? Big Digger Energy 48. Everyone, please. Don't know what to say. Improper builder maintenance and a utility room guarded by only a master lock led to this terrible tragedy. How unfortunate as well that the top 2 floors were inhabited by one family. The best digger ever 11. So the lower floors. Big Digger Energy 48. What can I say? I expected the alarms to go off. I only sabotaged the first 2 floors, carbon monoxide and smoke detectors. My eyes went wide as I saw the next message. Big Digger Energy 48. Remember, everyone, always inspect your carbon monoxide and smoke detector. I grabbed my clothes and got dressed. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it was just my own paranoia, thinking the fact I was working with the FBI somehow got out. No matter what I didn't want to be in my house. I checked the ferry schedule on hotels. I'd pay in cash for everything. I shut off my phone once I got the info. As I shut my door and alarmed my house alarm, I shuddered as the line of text played over in my mind, over and over again as I rushed to my car. Remember, everyone, always inspect your carbon monoxide and smoke alarms. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was part 3 of this story series. If you did enjoy it, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Also comment on any part of or any stories that you've liked in particular, and we can add more of that. And you'll hear from me again soon.